How you doing, Miss Diller? How you doing, class? It's me, Christopher Dorvilus, and we're back again with another presentation. This time our topic will be gender difference in criminality. The gender difference in criminality, first of all, gender is always going to be a double standard thing. Guys are labeled as one way, women are labeled as one thing. Guys are labeled as tough, masculine, always can be strong, can never show sign of weakness, no tears. While women, on the other hand, are supposed to be, sensitive, sweet, defensive damsel in distress that guys are all supposed to protect. But that's never the case, especially in 2018. The 90s are gone. Gender is always going to be a double standard thing regardless. For instance, in a relationship, if a girl beats on her man, she's tough, she's hardcore, she's gangster, she's not weak at all. But put the shoe on the other foot, if a guy hits his girlfriend or his wife, he's a coward, he's a punk, he can't fight another man, he's weak, he wasn't raised right. Again, you see the double standard? In the criminality world, in my opinion, it flows the same way. For example, nowadays, if you're looking every other day, there's been a lot of sexual cases going on with teachers and students. If it's a teenage boy and he's having a sexual relationship with a female teacher, oh, he's the coolest kid in school. Everybody who hear about the news, they will say, oh, that was me. I wouldn't have told. Oh, he's crazy. Being that young, having an older woman, oh, you're cool, you're good. Now put the shoe on the other foot. If it was an older male teacher messing with a female student, oh, he's a pervert, he's a pedophile, he's a rapist, he's this, he's that. Again, the double standard. The gender and criminality, people have this idea that women shouldn't be as punished as harsh as guys. When a guy commit a crime, they're thinking, oh, he's a monster, he's a menace to society, oh, I knew he was going to be nothing when he get older, throw the book at him, forget about him in the correctional system. Women, on the other hand, when they're in trouble with the law or they're incarcerated, they're, oh, don't go so hard on her. She have a family, she have kids, especially if she's pregnant, she's going to give labor and they're going to take her daughter from her. It's always a sad pity party. Gender does play a big role in the double standard whole equality thing, but in criminality, it can't be seen that way. Another thing, people also have this idea of men's prison, especially the maximum security prison. They have things where every day is a war zone. Oh, you're gonna get stabbed. You can get raped. You can get jumped. Nothing but gang violence, rioting, everything under the sun you can think of. Whether it's a maximum or a minimum, especially in the minimum. But people just have the idea about men's prison that it's just this big war zone day in, day out. COs going in and maybe never come back out. More likely never come back out in their mind. But in women prison, they're like, oh, it's more of a family bonding going in there. It's not as much violence. It's not, so much destruction or anger or anything going on. Which in reality, they're pretty much the same. In women's prison, estrogen is real high in there. They're already dealing with their menstrual cycle. They're already dealing with missing their family, their kids. So, they try to create this home environment to make time go by faster or make time as seems not as hard. Unlike in the guys one where, again, it's a war zone being seen. The gender in criminality also, people think that women are not as violent. Law enforcement officer at times, you see when they do these traffic stops, they're a little lax. They're not on their guard or as alert as if it was a male that they're approaching. With crimes that females take part in nowadays, sometimes they're more brutal than the guys. When it comes to gang initiations and all, women already have this thing where they want to be respected just as equal as men. So if anything, they will go, not even equal, but they will go further above and beyond, doing crimes to really show their dominance or, hey, I'm just as tough as the next guy. Or, people already label guys as when they do crimes, seeing that it's going to be top-notch, over-the-top, well, I saw that coming kind of deal. So, women just in general, they can be just as brutal. In the, in law enforcement, correctional facility, period, guy or girl, a crime is a crime. People think when women are being, where they go to court and they get tried, or the whole Casey Anthony thing. People thinking, oh, petite little white American girl, real homely looking, she didn't do it, she didn't kill her daughter, you know. But then, you flip around, then you have, guys like Ian Hernandez. Well, he was a gangbanger. Throw the book at him. He killed 2 men. They had wives and kids. And again, the whole double standard thing going on. If you have a sex offender and she's a female, guys are like, well, I'll let my son play in front of her house. A female can't do harm as a man can. If a man, God forbid, was to commit rape on a woman, let's lynch, burn them, let's kill them. Excuse me. But if a woman does it, oh, it's okay. My boy, he's going to know about women. One day he got to learn about it. So what's harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. Not seeing that both aspects of the spectrum is equally of the same, just different gender. Again, people just have this idea of, oh, because she's a woman, we can handle things differently, or we don't have to take it as severe, or we don't have to take, protocol as if it was a man. A crime is a crime, whether it's a guy, a female, transgender, however you want to bend or put it, crime is crime. And in criminality, people want to still put the double standard between guys and girls. And, it's not like, it's like when the little brother is, protecting the older sister or his little sister. Of course, as guys, we're going to need to be put in that spot to protect the female in our family. But, if it's a little sister or older sister trying to protect her older and or little brother, they're like, oh, you're weak, you got your sister, find your battles, this, that, and the third, Again, the whole double standard thing. And in just the criminal world or criminology period, you really can't put a gender on the individual of the crime they commit or the punishment, as sad as it is, whether they're a guy or girl, the crime is still committed and punishment should be taken out as if, whether it's a black, white, Spanish, male, whether it's a black, white, Spanish, female, the punishment should still be the same because the crime still fits and there's really no difference besides the gender, but the protocol should still be the same. So, females, they tend to still, get to slide on the radar sometime when it comes to crime and all, again, because of the double standard thing, but, they should be treated just as equal as guys. So, I understand she's a mom, somebody's wife, somebody's daughter, somebody's aunt, but still, we can't play the double standard gender spectrum in in the criminal world or when crime is being committed. It should still be taken care of, followed by protocol as if, anybody did it. So, but I thank you for listening, class, Miss Diller. Thank you for your time. Again, my name is Christopher Dorvilus. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Bye.